Hello again. We are doing an SRT group clearing on energetic boundaries. So it's really blocks to energetic boundaries. I mean, there are no boundaries as such when we recognize that we're all connected and we're all networked and we're all aspects of the whole. Strictly speaking, there are no boundaries. But in that process of getting to that place of that, awakened enlightenment, then we have to put boundaries in place whilst we are learning about ourselves, whilst we are on that journey. We have to be more discerning. We have to know when to pull back from certain people who can be very draining, but they're only draining to us because we're not strong enough in our aura. We're allowing ourselves to be affected by them at some level, at some unconscious level, which is why we put boundaries in. And it's a very self-loving thing to do. You have to put in boundaries sometimes. You have to say, oh, enough is enough, back off. And so I think, and people can send their hooks out into your energy fields, and those hooks sort of stick in your energy fields, because we don't know what we're running at an unconscious level. We're not yet at that level of awareness in ourselves to have absolutely indomitable, strong energy systems. We get affected by these programs, and we get affected by emotional attachments as we are on our journey to this, enlightened, awakened state. So it's important that we put in those energetic boundaries until such time as we don't need them anymore, because our energy will be so enlightened, so vast, and at such a level of vibration that whatever anyone else's hooks or whatever, it would just rebound off, if that makes sense. So we're going to do a clearing on energetic boundaries, maybe setting energetic boundaries, blocks to setting them, or having weak energetic boundaries. Let's see what comes up with it. Okay, so set your intention to receive the benefits of this clearing for your highest good, and we'll get stuck in. Right, so here we are. Sorry for that long intro. People are always telling us in the energetic community, oh, it's important to have boundaries, you must have boundaries. Strictly speaking, I mean, boundaries are what causes problems in the world. But we need boundaries, as I say, on our process of unfoldment, our process of, unfoldment of the spirit. And when we're at that level, when we're vibrating at such a frequency that we are feeling being the entire cosmos, expressing itself as a human, and we're vastly aware of that, then it doesn't, we don't allow anyone's energy to affect us at that level then, because we are vibrating at such a frequency that we don't need those boundaries. We are all one. We don't need any boundaries up. We recognize there are no boundaries, there's just love. So if you like, nobody's energy can affect us. Then whatever they send, whatever hooks that try and come at us, that they'll just go back from where they came from when you're vibrating at that frequency. So, but in the meantime, let's have a look at those energetic boundaries. It's kind of really more strengthening the aura, really. What's it running at? 20 positive, 90 negative. Ascended Master. So let's just do a clearing on that, bring it up to 100 positive, down to 0 negative, and up to radiant love, new paradigm level of consciousness. And I read a lot of these new agey posts that say these sort of things. You must have boundaries, it's important to have boundaries, and it is it's important to love yourself, keep your energy safe on the journey, Knowing when to pull back from people, that's discernment again. Knowing when to pull back, knowing what decisions to make for your highest good. That's all related to the same thing. But eventually we all want to be vibrating at such a frequency that nobody else's thoughts, nobody else's actions can have an effect on our spirit. They can't invade our aura in any way. So we really want to focus on strengthening the aura more than anything else. And we can do that by removing some of these old emotional attachments and programs, and focusing on creation, focusing on creating what we want, so that the energy flows to the creation more than anything else. How do I create that health? How do I create that peace? How do I create that wholeness in my life? Is this course of action serving me? Is this person serving me? Am I allowing myself to be affected by this person or this situation? How is it affecting my vibrations? How is this food affecting my vibrations? It's all about this, again, it's back to that discernment, which we've did a clearing last time on, but it's all about understanding the self as well, understanding what affects you, what affects your aura, and how much you give permission to people, circumstances, or the world to affect you. How much you allowing them to affect you, and why? Why are you giving power to other people's judgments to affect you? Do you really value their judgment about you? If they make a judgment about you, do you really value what they're saying? Is it really important what they're saying? Do you believe what they're saying? Is it truth? All these things affect our energies and feed into our boundaries, so to speak. So, where are we going first? It's between 6A and 6B again, so let's just have a look. Is there anything on 6A with this? Yes. Let's go into this. And what's on 6A? Outside left, frustration. Inside left, bitterness. Outside left, hate. Inside left, apathy. Inside right, failure. Outside right, toxic shame. Anything else? Do they have past life and ancestral roots? Yeah, let's just clear all of those away then from anyone that's watching this. All these master programs and discordant energy, clear from past life and ancestral roots as well. Right, where are we going next? 10A, which is miscellaneous blocks, and that's at God level. We're clearing heart vows. Do I need to go to chart 24 for that? No, it's telling me I don't, which I normally would go to that. Anything else? Inhibitors. So we're back to that emotional thing again. So let's just clear those away. Clear any heart vows away. Normally I'd go straight to chart 24, which is rebirth conscious mind, to look at the heart vows. But because this is a group clearing, they're just saying, just fine, we'll just clear them anyway. Right, okay, anything else on here? Doesn't look like it. Chart 13, programs before creation. It's at King of Kings level. Infinite levels before thought. Let's just clear that away. King of Kings level against that egg and sperm level of the soul creation. Clearing away. Right, where next? Chart 15, which is the I am level consciousness. We have a dysfunction of space-time energy. So let's just clear that away. I'm pretty sure space-time energy is in between lives energy. Okay, still clearing away. Right, where are we going next? Straight up to chart 27, learning is fun, and these are spiritual learning blocks at spirit level. So we've got blocks to we are involved in planetary energies, learning blocks there. So let's just clear those away. Across all time, space and dimension, elevation, seeds, roots, branches, everything, everywhere. Clearing all layers and levels of consciousness on chart 3 with those. Anything else before mop up? No. Do we need to look at any hooks? Are there any hooks that need to be removed in the energy there? No. Can we just go straight to mop up? Yeah. So let's just go straight to mop up, where the bulk of the clearing takes place by your teams on the other side of life using their 200 plus charts. I don't know if you could hear that. My stomach was rumbling then. Okay, are we done? Yeah, the high self team happy, soul team's happy. Will it hold? And where are we now with the energetic boundaries? 100 positive, 0 negative. That feels much clearer, much lighter. Yeah, so much better there. Much lighter. So there you go, another one done. And as always, drink water, rest, allow it to integrate for about 3 days, and see how that affects. So again, focus on strengthening the aura, everything that I said at the beginning really, and you don't have to react to people. So remember, respond rather than react. Don't give other people power over you, because you're an empowered being, creative being, and don't if someone judges you, ask yourself, do you value that person's opinion? It's very easy to want to retaliate straight away or get upset. Do you value that person's opinion? I would think 9 times out of 10 you wouldn't. So then you've got to ask yourself, well, why am I reacting to it then? Is it true? Is it truth, what they're saying? Or is it a projection on their part? What are they mirroring back to you that you're already feeling about yourself? So focus on strengthening that aura, not giving other people power over you, and yeah, a bit of self-love. Okay, see you on the next video. Lots of love.